here to unveil something very, very special for the city of Paterson. And I've seen the evolution of this process, and I'm sure the mayor is very, very excited to talk about some good things that are going on in the city in order to, I guess, enhance the image of all the great things that are going on here in Paterson, New Jersey. And some of that starts with kind of changing the message and really making Paterson attractive, not only to those who live here, but to those who are outside in terms of the environment. And so we think we have some great assets here that we want to leverage. Part of leveraging that is to kind of create an image and a brand and an attraction for people to get excited about visiting a city that many of us call home. And I'm excited to be here to introduce to you the man who has a vision for this city. And part of his vision is the unveiling of something very special this morning. So without further ado, I'll introduce you to our mayor, Paterson.
That's the all-star on our team, our business administrator, Paul McCoy. Thank you, Eastside High School Hall of Famer. So we've arrived at this point where almost 800 people participated in an online survey to select a slogan for our city. And why now? Why are we trying to select a slogan and a new logo designed by Manic Animatics? And we appreciate you, Frank and Aurora. Let's give them a round of applause. Well, we're looking to rebuild Paterson. And if you're going to rebuild a city, you have to rebrand the city. So today we're rebranding Paterson. And we also want Paterson to stand out for its points of difference. How can we market Paterson to potential investors like Abed Awad? How do we promote Paterson in a positive light? How do we put Paterson back on the map? Well, sometimes you got to return to your roots to get back to where you belong. And so there was an overwhelming choice as far as the city's slogan is concerned. And if we're trying to write that new narrative, if we're trying to tell our city's story, if we're trying to rebrand Paterson, then this just might do the job. So ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to announce the official results of this online survey where nearly 800 people participated. We are very honored and bursting with pride today to officially announce, with Frank and Aurora's assistance, the city's new slogan and logo. Great Falls, great future. So, we talk about point of difference. The Great Falls, where our city was founded based on a vision. Alexander Hamilton saw the water and said, this can become a sustainable city and one based on industry. So we were the first planned industrial city in the country, and it's where we were born and where we will be reborn. Great food. You can go to Peru Square. You can go to the Columbian Corridor. You can go to the Halal Meatpacking District, as I officially refer to it in South Paterson. You can go to 10th Ave and get some Jamaican cuisine as well. This is what distinguishes us. It's a point of difference. And then ultimately, if you put everything together, you get a great future. We're sending a strong message to anyone who's interested in investing in the city of Paterson. We take pride in Great Falls. We take pride in great food. And it'll lead to a great future because we want to turn Paterson into a destination. We are adamantly convinced that we are the next frontier in this city. So at this time, I want to call forward our council president, Maritza Davo, who did participate in the poll as far as I understand. Say a few words, please. Okay, very good. Thank you.
There were some great slogans, but definitely this one will be rebranding our town, my home, that I only know. Because at the end of the day, it's about our future.
That's right. That's right.
For our children. So I'm very happy. Thank you all for coming. I wasn't expecting us speaking.
That's fine.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. And I can tell you, the council president has indicated how she voted, right? Usually that's a private matter. And it was rather overwhelming, Council President. Great Falls, great food, great future. There were others built beautifully. Old meets new, or new meets old. People, passion, power that finished a distant second. But ultimately, it was this slogan that most of the people who participated felt sent the strongest message So at this time, we're going to call for 5th Ward Councilman Louis A. Velez. You did? Everybody voted for that one. Yeah, of course. It was like after the mayoral election, everybody voted for me. Got 20,000 votes after the election.
The river was next to you.
That's right.
I did like the concept of the logo in Paterson. I really was not choosing for this one, but hey, the people who spoke, we had to obey. So the people speak like they spoke in the vote for the mayor, we had to obey his leadership. So one thing I have to say, Great Falls, we have it. Great food, we have it. Great future, that's what we expected.
Yes.
The future moving forward, Paterson. Now, those that have great food, you better step up to the plate and give them the best plate.
That was good.
They say love starts through the kitchen, right? So I believe that if we give love and we give attention to the people that come from Paterson, and I always say, whoever drink water from Paterson, stay in Paterson and be progressive in Paterson. Whoa!
By the way, I don't know if that was essentially a dig at the state mayor as far as the great food is concerned, asking to step up. But quite frankly, that's sort of an opening salvo. Of course, we know Paterson has much better food than the state, right? And this is Facebook Live. So who designed all of this? Well, we had to go locally. We went to a Paterson-based company, and they're a startup themselves. You've probably seen them at the Great Falls Festival. You probably saw them at the Fun Day that the police department hosted on September 29th. So we chose Patersonians who better than to know our city. And so at this time, I'm going to call Frank Filippelli from Manic Animatics, right across the street.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, so like you said, we're from Manic Animatics, so it's a fairly new company here in the city of Paterson. We're very proud of Paterson. I myself am born and raised in Paterson, so I want to keep everything local and keep everything progressive for the most part. And that's what we did with this logo. As you can see with this logo, we actually we went with a very modern design for the text. And the slogan as well really pops, but the real holy grail here is that icon. That icon is really going to push us through to the future because it shows our past and our future all wrapped into one. We have our falls as it falls into the shape of a cog, and as you know, the machine cog is the universal symbol for work and innovation and industrious nature. So that's what we're looking for. It also shows having 7 teeth because our falls are 77 feet tall. So we have a lot of hidden symbolism in here. We also have 17 support beams along the bridge, and that represents the fact that we were starting in the 1700s. So there's a lot of things really hidden in here. It would take me a couple hours. It's great. It's great stuff. And you know, with the help of Andre Sayo, we're really going to push Paterson into the future the way it's supposed to be.
Put a stamp on our city, and as you can see, the symbolism. It's more than just the falls. You'll see that it speaks to the roots. And I told you, we want to get back to where we belong. We got to return to our roots. So it speaks to the past, the present, and obviously a more promising future in Paterson. So this is going to help us drive economic development because this is how we're going to promote Paterson, market the city. And so at this time, I'm going to call forward our economic development director, Mike Powell. And he'll tell you how it's going to be a tool.
Cities have all sorts of different things, different logos, different themes. You think Philadelphia, you think the city of brotherly and sisterly affection and love. You think about Detroit, you think about Motor City. And so now we have Paterson, we have the great falls, we have the great food, we have the great future. It's really a way to put it all together. And also it's really exciting, the U.S. Department of Treasury on Friday just released new rules with regards to the opportunity zones. And so this is going to help support both real estate development as well as business development all throughout the city. So it's a really great time to have a new slogan and a way to kind of get a new, if you can, theme in terms of the economic development opportunities in the city. So we're really excited. This is a great job, local firm. Thank you, council, for supporting.
Yes.
You have the BA and our mayor and all the great local businesses as well. So thanks so much, everyone.
So, we're still a silk city, even though we don't manufacture silk anymore. However, the message that we want to send loud and clear is that Paterson is the home of great falls, great food, and a great future. Thanks for joining us this morning.